he is silence. And when stories end and stars fade and all memories fade to dust, silence shall sing once again and evermore.
Yes.
So cheerful.
I don't know what to feel. I have no feelings.
We got a clue, though.
We did get a
Yeah,
clue.
what is the clue?
It just tells us that story again.
Right on, okay.
He has told you a rather worrisome story. Yeah,
Yeah, I
could call it that. You got that from the Peace
that's
Unknown.
Right, that's right.
That will let you guard one of your mental stats. I forget which.
I
Should say, I don't know. Anyway, dreams of heroism. You are adrift in mindless space, asleep, where all minds wander. In the stars, there lies a singular point of golden light, behind which there lies great cities and monuments of heroes through the ages and wars of the Golden Legion. You will top them all this day, if you survive. Standing atop the wall, which towers nearly a mile high, titans of devils and demons and imperfections rush the walls and tower in piles, stretching your already dream-taken imagination to its limits. You steel yourself, with hundreds of soldiers in similar golden armor at your side, begin pouring molten lead and shards of Elysian bronze down atop their heads. This battle will continue for eternity, and the valor you shall gain will make you a legend among the worlds.
Subscribe.
Wait,
yes.
Fight for the Golden Legion. I got a bonus strength.
Yes.
With a rallying
Nice.
cry and a general ignorance of common laws of gravity, you and your legion begin a vertical battle down the mile-long wall of the castle. It is fantastical and epic beyond mortal proportions, as you wield blades of mithril and Elysian bronze as well as limbs of demons to beat back the daemons with. As your allies impervious to the attacks of these perversions of what is good and just in the myriad rainbow of worlds and the stars, in the end, you are victorious, having slain the 200 devil generals of Agramalik, yourself in a dizzying display of spellcraft and guile. You honor the dead and return to your city, a hero.
It's a good story.
Wait, they're heading on the side of the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I think I've
cool.
seen this Game of Thrones episode. That's
Nice.
cool though. And also the previous thing, they're pouring molten stuff on their heads.
Yeah.
That probably didn't feel good. Probably
No,
didn't feel
Sounds
good.
nice.
Probably extremely painful.
Yeah.
Such good art. Yeah, the art is absolutely awesome. All these
Thank-
cards look fantastic.
Fantastical.
Phantasmagorical.
Nothing is as pretty as Phelan Carmelius, though. I'm the prettiest
That's
elf
fair.
in all the land.
That is fair. Especially when she's flying through the air with jets of flame.
Yes, and breathing fire. She is
Yep.
beautiful.
Like you do. Moving any tokens? Let's move this one to learning so we can maybe learn more about these Raptured. We're getting close to something.
Oh, we're getting
Yeah,
close.
we just need to find the source.
Dude, Venak left. He didn't even say goodbye.
He'll be back. Maybe.
Well, good. No, he better be. He didn't even say bye. I thought we had a relationship.
Yeah, and which way will he come back? He's been talking an awful lot about the flaying, and it does not sound
Somebody.
very nice.
Yeah, somebody is.
I'm not moving anything.
I'm just doing a quick check to make sure nothing evil worked its way into open again. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think let's see. Is there anything else that can help you find your body?
Just Volify here.
Yeah,
It'll be a
he's
mental
good.
test, but I can't move Torfield.
That sucks.
Suppose banishing Z.
Oh god, yeah, get the Proteans out of here. They snuck back in. They snuck back in.
No, Twiggy snuck them back in.
You bet. Why? Quit being friends with Proteans.
They're my friends.
Ooh, no, dude, we got even cooler cards.
Oh god.
All right.
First
Somebody
one.
read the third one, then I'll read the second one.
Whose turn is it?
Slowly, trees begin to grow around you. The ground splits and unearth a brightly colored sapling which ages rapidly to fill the sky above, joined by many, many others. Earth rolls into cover the ground, and everything else falls away as your surroundings are replaced with that of serene forest. A warm glow comes down from the heavens, casting rays of light which dapple the underbrush in the secluded woods you have been transported to. It would be would be a welcome sight were it not for the malignant pulsating orb lying aside a rotten corpse whose skin is dried as tanned leather. Lovely.
Ooh.
Already you feel this red crystal sphere pulling you in, as ready to consume you as it did the previous holder, but you resist it as it pulls lessens with distance. Go to turn away, and behind find a being of pure light, exuding enough warmth to counter the cold claws of the orb behind you. It speaks to you in a melodic voice which sounds as if 100 chimes are blowing in a distant wind. I know of you, Leo. Oh shit, it's the tax man. Your faith was woven before you took up this practice of Apollyon, but it's now your own. The light moves as if liquid, taking a vaguely humanoid form to walk beside you while still shining brightly. The orb you see now is in the Vermbone, a patch of woods forgotten by the world to the west of where your maps end. It is an artifact of darker world and a hungry abyss. I must ask you to project yourself there and destroy it. I will guide you to a font of life, may be destroyed, so that it will feed and consume spirits and souls no longer. Standing in front of the gnawing, hungry orb, you wonder just how such a powerful artifact could be carried, let alone destroyed. It would drain you with every passing step. This being seems to think it a great danger to many beings. Alrighty.
The quest must be taken.
Why do I get all of these?
I mean, a quest's always a quest. We kind of already have a quest.
Yeah, we do.
But
We
what's
do have a
another one?
quest to kind of figure out these
We're getting close.
thingamajiggeries. I mean, I do have a knife.
You want to take the orb? Powerful
Oh.
artifact. Could just keep it.
It could also suck me dry and absolutely obliterate me, which does not feel like a good thing to do.
Take the orb.
You can take the orb too, Zach.
Should I?
You can take
Oh,
the
I
orb
could.
if you want to. I was gonna say I'm not gonna take this quest, but if you want to take the orb, you can take the orb. Go ahead.
I mean, if it seems like bad things are coming if somebody doesn't destroy this orb.
That may be true. May it also destroy you.
It
Go
may.
for it.
I'm gonna take it. As the token of Sartova shifts to the state of open and spiritual, your essence and mind leaves your body, rapidly being brought here by this being of light. Before it departs, you cautiously approach the orb and take hold of it with your spiritual hand, manifesting enough to lift it into the air. Immediately, the sensations of numbness and static shoot up your arm and throughout your body, nearly causing you to drop it. But you hold steady. Taking the orb and prying it from the dead, locked fingers of its previous holder, you look around for the river the angel spoke of, and hear it splashing in the distance, echoing through the twilight. This will be a long journey to destroy this artifact, and Sartova must remain in the twilight position to make any progress. However, this angelic being of light has granted you a stronger will, which might be enough to carry you to the end. Nice. I have a
So you
will
got a
buff,
willpower increase,
but I also got a strength and agility debuff.
which will persist with the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that was an intelligence check.
No, there was no test. That was a previous test
okay.
he made.
Okay. I
He's
thought
good.
it was a
He's good.
intelligence one because it would have been bad for me because I have no intelligence.
Back to the dreams of heroism. It's about the same. But then, this battle has happened before, and goes on for eternity. The wall cracks beneath you now, as does the sky, despite the clouds hurriedly moving to cover it up. You ignore all this, unable to comprehend the reality of an impending defeat. This city must not fall.
I like how you can just
Do we-
bail on this dream and just
Do
start.
we want to bail or do we want to fight?
I mean, you're already
I'm
in
not a
this
fighter,
far.
so
I lost my body, but I think it's a dream, right?
Yeah.
You don't fight with your body in a dream.
No. You're fine.
no.
I mean, it seems like you have your body in the dream anyway.
Fail the willpower. 19.
Jeez.
You wage a war which has been won 1,000 times before, refusing to bow down in the face of evil. Leaping into the fray of devils, demons, and many more kinds of terrible foes from the worlds beyond, below, and behind the stars. Turning, you see the mile-high wall collapsing under the weight of the beasts and monsters which scale it, already cracked due to the instability of the world which you have crafted from your subconscious. You watch in horror as it moves in slow motion. Rocks the size of mountains, once a beautiful statement of protection and hope in the face of evil, comes falling down. The golden towers of the Legion City following it. The Devil General of Agramalek cackles into the sky as it grabs you with a flaming whip and hurls you under the rubble, where you are quickly buried under, never to be seen again, having lost this war, finally. However, years, or perhaps moments later, light shines into your mortal burial chamber. Rubble is pulled away and you see an elven man peering through the rocks. He steps over you and grabs a tiny charm, a coin of dreamstone, and pockets it. You try and call out, but the weight of this fabricated catastrophe, both literally and emotionally, leaves you crushed under your failure to lead. After a time, you die. Or, at the least, you drift away from this dream. Then, you float onward.
It's kind of depressing.
That is a little bit depressing, but then again, we all float down here.
We do.
Damn,
okay.
19 willpower. That is insanity.
Yeah, I can't succeed that at all. Gonna move Fullify back here so I can get my body back one day, maybe?
Yeah, let's try and do that.
Do we want to talk to
What is
Constable? We got a clue from the spooky old man.
Yeah, we did. What is this? Wandering Spirit? Astria of
Astria.
Sedona?
Interesting.
What is that? Interesting. Yeah, do we want to call on the Constable?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh.
Might as well.
Okay, let's do it.
Any other tokens?
Has anything snuck up on us?
Which token determines my buff again? I can't find him.
Which buff? Oh, you're Moran.
Yeah. Moran.
That'll be this one.
There he is. There he is. Come here. Come here, Moran.
Dreamstone coin, you say? Squints. Yeah, dream coin. It's a dream coin. Is the elven dude the wandering spirit?
Who's to say?
Yeah, I'm going through the motions of thinking. Apparently, I can do that.
Empty card. There's your Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. All right. Yeah, we've read that already.
The old man.
Let's see. The new one is this old man told me some things about the silence. Right. You begin to spew dark stories of the cure that Old Codger told you before he quickly silenced you. Please, Leo, not speak of them here. I do not wish to draw their eyes simply by speaking their names. Let's pray they are not already involved. Okay. Okay, so that's slightly ominous.
A little bit.
Let's pray they are not already involved. Fantastic.
Yeah. Lost amidst dream once again. All thoughts and memories of a world unlike the one you now inhabit are farther than the stars, and there is no going back. You've been lost within the map of minds in the realm of dreams for infinities within moments numbering infinity. When will you be free? When will you want to be free? Is it luxury or beauty time? Or Romania forever, we can always do that.
The remaining forever part feels like a bad idea if you want to make it out alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who
Oops.
picked Logan? Did you pick last time?
I think Zach called it out, but
Okay.
any of us can. Luxury or beauty, guys?
Beauty.
Beauty. Yeah, I was gonna say beauty.
Senseless void taking you travel. Seen that before.
Yeah. We're gonna notice
Soon
again.
you will turn upon the path your mind has taken and see the world you have created through its motion. Soon you will notice. I like this card. The Salmon of Knowledge.
Salmon of Knowledge.
God damn it. He's not helpful.
He's not. He was so helpful last time.
He did help us go insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wait, is limo set locked? Yeah, limo set is locked. Was it
Oh,
locked?
because of the orb. Because of the
Oh,
orb.
yeah.
Fuck.
The orb.
This
God damn it,
is,
why do we have to pick up cursed orbs?
we're getting in deep, guys.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
Look, it's the fishes again.
lost body. I'm taking that one. I want to loot. I want to get my body back.
Well, we already did that same Salmon of Knowledge one earlier.
Now, do we want to? Oh yeah, you have int if you want to. Knowledge for knowledge.
I mean, it wouldn't be redundant, would it, to do it again? I mean, would it still offer benefits?
It's random knowledge,
Oh,
and you would
really?
still get the buff.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that real quick then.
There's a chance of a clue.
A chance of a clue. I got
Different knowledge.
rolled an 18 for a 4. Yeah, it enhanced my intellect and understanding again. Pretty much the same result as previously. So,
All right.
Vision of a star, a healer, a great void, the heavens, and the connections between them. Rather, the connections you need to make for yourself. Thanks, Salmon.
Power of salmon compels you.
You guys can. When you guys want to read beauty, I can if you don't.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Frolicking through the autumn oaks of the forest known as Malaria, you and your loved ones enjoy the crisp, sap-smelling air as you play games, chase each other around, and enjoy the prismatic display of colors which cascade to the treetops. No forest on any world could compare to this. You run and climb to the top of the massive tree known as the Ancestor, at the center of this primarily elven community, darting up it as if it were as easy as thinking up the notion to climb it in the first place. Looking out of the rolling treetops of oranges, yellows, reds, and even vibrant purples of the trees which line the River Miura and feed off its convergent energies. There are more shades of color here than you could even think to name, as a warm breeze blows by the treetops and warms your just slightly chilly bones. And you lean against the central and watch the sun set over the woods. Life is good here. You watch as the skies of dotted cotton clouds fade to deep purple, and then to black, as stars shine through, lighting up the heavens in numbers beyond comprehension, and the full moon lights up the valleys of Malaria and shows you just why your community calls this place the most beautiful one in the world. It is certainly something to remember, to help you through uglier times.
That was nice. That sounds
pretty.
nice.
Good dream to have. The monolith.
That's interesting.
Can we not go there?
The monolith. That is, makes me think very, very Lovecraftian things. So how do we avoid the monolith? Or
don't
do
know if
we
we
even have a
can.
choice?
I don't know if we can. It's upcoming. It's wandering.
Yeah.
You want Miran on strength, Zach?
Yeah,
Alright. Then let's go.
my intelligence and charisma are like buffed on into forever right now.
Oh god, you have 7 intelligence. Holy
Yes, I
shit.
do. I am brimming with intelligence.
Dreams of beauty again. Do we stay in the dream or do we dream instead of luxury?
Stay a while
yeah.
and listen.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stay. 13 to 12!
Oh,
You breathe in deeply, but instead of the taste of molasses and smoked meats from the dinner below being cooked entering your nose, you instead get sense of rotten flesh. Your eyes open wide as you see the smoke columns multiplying throughout the woods, and a dark void in the sky begins swallowing up the stars. With an uncroaching sense of horror, you watch as the broken forms of man and elf throw themselves over their feet in hungry chargers. The F flailing with blade and tooth and nail alike, they begin massacring all you found so serene moments ago. Damn it.
Flailing.
Frozen in place, you cannot even regain control of your limbs to climb down and join them, though you would only be doing so in death. Game's depressing. As all attempts to fight back are met with immediate bloodletting. Immediately, these undead monsters begin feeding on the corpses on the ground before they too rise as undead. You hide your face in your hands, attempting to escape it all, before you feel something climbing the tree alongside you. Turning, you see an elven man in heavy armor struggling to reach the higher branches. Before he reaches his hand inside the oak and pulls free a dreamstone coin. He looks at you with an empathetic expression on his face before beginning to climb back down. You call out to him, alerting the undead to your presence, and then do so again much louder, in a powerful display of defiance to the dream world which took everything from you. In a flashing cacophony of shattering glass, the world begins to break down around you, images transfixed upon broken shards which explode in all directions. The elven man looks up at you, just as startled as you, as he grabs your arm and begins to soar with you out of this dream and into the starlit realm behind its veil. Each moment you feel, every tiny thought, trying to pull you to the place upon this map of minds where it lies, but you resist it. And you can see the elf which guides you just as close to the precipice of falling into the rut of unwanted thoughts. You escape the collapsing dream you have created, with this strange intruder into your dream.
Yeah, so it's the elven dude again. He was in the previous one picking up the coin.
What's his story?
I don't know. Ooh, I love the gorgeous looking lady over there to the right.
Hey, more elf girls. Solves all problems.
Indeed, more elf girls.
Old Codger's back if we want to listen more. It does permanently debuff your willpower.
No.
So, Zach, you have 4 willpower. Let's keep you at that.
Yeah, sounds good.
You want to take bad willpower, Twiggy, or should I?
I have 3.
I got 3. Well, 4 minus 1.
I can take it.
Go for it.
Tell me more, Old Codger. His voice is gonna change 3 times because
Hell yeah.
people saying it. Okay, tell me more, Old Codger. Wait. Okay. As the old man speaks further, his every word resonates in your mind with more than a lighting imagery. Visions overtake your mind as he speaks. The thing in the pit, spinner in darkness. He who dwells beneath our feet, the corrupter. Tabrachti has titles and faces in equal measure, as he is a genesis of change, endlessly creating himself as well as those who know him. As you soon will, he teaches us of truth, of artistry, and of the world. Its entire... Oh wait, is this the... Yep, there's still the guy talking.
Mm-hmm.
Its entire existence is about desire and fulfillment of that desire. About a simple, single-minded desire for survival. What if there was more? What if you could step to a new reality, sliding between the shadows of this world and into the dark, unremembered ideas that the Lord of Unreality keeps hidden behind a veil of false promises? Or what if we took the small, fragile flame of civilization living on the skin of Avernus and brought them to Rapture? What if we become the Rapture? We shall lead them through the avenues of darkened impossibilities, the tunnels of woven lies into the light-made truth, and we will all finally become pure. Your own mind collapses into itself and falls beneath the world, or rather, the world breaks down and rises as rubble into the skies as something comes up from below. What did you say that again? Chitinius?
Chitness.
Chitness. Limbs the
chitinous.
size of cities and the length of seas wrap around the world as a spider big enough to lay one as its egg engulfs Sartova. But rather than mandibles, a serene and beautiful gnome face
What?
looks down upon you. Your mind is broken once again as you wake up from this truth. Oh, dude, that old man voice is really hard to do.
I love it. I love
All
it.
right.
His identity should change every time. That fits him. And also, by the way, the gnome face would be human if I clicked it, and elf if he clicked it.
Oh,
okay. I was
so it's a
kinda
little bit
thinking-
tailored to each character. That is
Always. Zach,
cool. Wait, I
last
didn't
one.
get
you?
anything from that.
Oh, my pleasure. Let's go talk to this babely elf.
All right.
Astria of Sudana. Trudging through the twilight along the banks of River Mira, a glistening stream which cuts through the wormbone, you pass by wild animal and beast alike. There are varicor, giant beetles with carapace of stone, barges, bat-like wolves, wyverns, pygmies, and much more. Bat-like wolves, huh? What you certainly...
Oh, I remember those.
Yep.
I remember those.
What you certainly didn't expect to see standing in your path, first, was an elf. A woman leans upon her blade as if you both were not, in fact, in one of the more dangerous places in the world, and looks directly towards you, with her eyes flashing gold with some magic you don't understand. She sees you, despite your state as a projected soul. She looks as if she has traveled through these woods for some time, and you can see blood and organic matter on her blade to vouch for its danger. A string of talismans to the totemic animistic faiths of the Slavic Highlands hangs from her hip. Are those the same talismans that were on that one character that I eviscerated with the big red sword?
The exact same, yes.
Okay,
She was
interesting.
She was Astria's mentor, and you killed her.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Okay, good. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know that.
No,
I was
no,
a different
sorry.
character. I was a different
you
character.
plunged the sword into her back and like absolutely murdered her.
I know he was sorry because that was gross.
Yeah, that was terrible. It's just, it didn't. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Anyway, I didn't expect a ghost to be stealing this feeding stone. What with it is likely to consume you as consumed for you? Why don't you hand it over? Let this all go over easily. You feel this orb tearing at your mind and attempting to drain it all away into its hungry gullet. But you stand defiant nonetheless, responding, I can't do... They have the same voice. I can only do one
That's
girl
you.
voice. Yeah,
It's your
I know.
voice.
I can.
Oh, it's
I
her.
can- yeah, it's her.
I gotcha.
I can't do that. I've been tasked by a spirit of another world to destroy it, and I'm not a ghost. She cocks her head a little, and her hand closes around the blade a little tighter. Certainly look like a ghost. I don't know shite about spirits, but I've heard them talking fearfully about the stone nonetheless. Shite activates an Irish ghost.
She has an Irish accent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah.
from the Ireland place.
The island place. She doesn't budge from your path. It seems she doesn't trust you, and wants it all the same.
That's no dialogue.
I know, but it's shift. I can't go back now.
I gotcha.
Oh god. If the spirits are scared of it, then you should try to help me destroy it. Fight her, and I can't fight her. She's an elf.
Hey, I have a
ahead.
third option.
Oh, what's
We
your...
worship the guardians all the same. I can ensure this cause is just. Because Tahir worships the guardians too.
Well, that's probably the best option then, right?
Yes, I do
Yes?
have one charisma,
That's not good.
but
But
let's do it. As a bone keeper, you follow and represent the oldest version of the guardian faith. And while those in the Highlands have severely mixed it with a number of foreign sailor religions, they still follow the guardian's lessons. You explain the path set before you by Mother Haliara, guardian of birth and pass, and Tabri, the protector of the weak. She listens and bites her lip, as if she truly can't believe that you're anything but a ghost. You didn't either, first time you saw a projected soul. She pauses an awkward moment when you're done talking, before sheathing her sword and joining you upon your quest, seemingly holding a reverence for spirits, or cultists such as yourself merely use them for power. You assume this is something of the Highlands faith. Nonetheless, you can tell that she is an accomplished swordswoman. You now distantly recall tales in a tavern of a local legend in the last couple years known as Astria of Sudana. Since you have convinced her of your good intentions, she will use her skills to aid and guard you as you carry the orb.
Nice.
And I can
You
trade
got a
her.
friend.
Yeah. And did we all get her? No, only I got her. But she is tradable, meaning I can pass her card to you so that she can guard you.
I mean, for roleplay purposes, it would make sense since I have the orb.
Yeah, but even better than that, it's whoever gets damaged, we can make her guard them.
Oh, wow. Okay, she's
Well,
very
that's good.
flexible. I kind of have a crush on her.
I know.
Everyone
Phelan or
does.
Astria, though.
it is,
Phelan or Astria? Which one? 2 elf girls.
Oh, man.
Tough choices, I know.
Why not both?
This is not a harem simulator game.
Oh, damn it.
This is now turning
one of
into
them's-
dating sim.
One of them has a boyfriend, excuse you.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean he can't score.
Moving on.
Carry on then.
Oh, man.
Where's the... Okay, the Proteans are still banished. Good.
I passed Astria to you, I believe.
Hey, baby.
So you have her in the orb.
Yep, there she
She
is.
can guard you. I believe it's just all physicals.
Oof, indeed. You can roll a 27 on intelligence.
Dude, my intelligence is like at 7 right now. It is so unbelievably buffed.
I'm not moving any tokens. I'm just along for the madness. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I get Maru. Did get Maru.
Nice job.
Nice.
11 over 5.
Oh yeah, I got Maru.
Oh no. The Raptured are
What?
here. The third
what
card.
are here?
The Raptured are here, according to the third card.
Yeah, the image is wrong for me.
Really? Yeah, I see the mage.
I see the
Yeah.
mage. I went and got my row.
His little row. His little stinky
Yes,
pile
ma'am.
of flesh.
Wait, not working.
Collect
All right.
poop as it drags
The
itself
mind
along.
priest. But you have wandered too long and lost yourself. It is time to come home now. Where thought the limit of experience, stakes would become whimsy. It is time to wake up. You sit within a gazebo atop a river of stars, but each time you turn to marvel at your tranquil surroundings, the elf in heavy armor in front of you snaps his fingers and tells you to focus. Turning, you see him take off his helmet, revealing a weathered face of an elf most likely in his 3rd century of life. You can see many scars, some of them not healed very well, and others healed too well with magic, leaving an obvious patch of lighter skin. This elf has been through a great many wars, it seems. He kneels in front of you and shakes his head, trying to push out these unwanted thoughts. I swore to myself I would never again use these rites. I pray you do not walk the world of thought so carelessly again. He presses a thumb to your forehead, and suddenly 1,000 lives currently being lived fade into transient memory, already beginning to be forgotten, as dreams often are. It amazes me, however, that you managed to come to my realm here without any training at all. If you make it out of this with a mind and a body at least partially connected, my name is Aiden. I'd love to hear how you managed this. Unlocked character Aiden.
Yeah, that's cool. Got a
He's
new
a dude.
character.
With the aid of Aiden, the strange cleric of the mental dimension, you focus and reassert your will over your mind and your reality. Distantly, you begin to feel your body moving the tokens of the Apollic ritual with mere muscle memory and luck. Stray thoughts threaten to rocket your mind to new dreams yet again, but Aiden blocks them out and casts a spell to close your mind and focus it.
Nice.
You manage to break the trap on your subconscious has made for itself to reason through your own tampering. Gasping awake, your eyes flash open and you sit up, gasping for air at the table, having lived countless number of lives in but an hour or two. You feel a presence in your mind, and Aiden comes before your ritual as if he were a spirit and not just an elf. I see. The empire of this practice is treated akin to terrorism and demon worship. Yet this is how you journeyed through the tour. That doesn't seem so bad. Perhaps even safer. You laugh at the notion that the table is safer than what appears to be his easy steps through those dreams. But he regards you with a tired curiosity, and so you explain Apollyon to him, in the ways that Tara taught when she began this coven. In the end, he is mumbling to himself, whispering of a castle and a beach before he shakes his head. Perhaps I will try this practice myself someday. Until then, to hear La Lamber, fare thee well.
Oh, he's so mysterious. I like this character.
I love him too.
How the heck does he wander dreams?
That's his main story.
He's basically a dreamwalker.
He
That's
is.
cool.
He is.
That is cool. I love that.
I believe on the third card, Zach, you have a special option.
Raptured souls. A child in the streets of Dinliris suddenly stands still, ignoring the game of charms and magic that their friends were playing, now turning to you with gray eyes. The Raptured are here. However, as you look over it, realization dawns upon you, seeing the complete lack of soul and energy within this corpse, to the extent that the electric and chemical energy moving itself mouth forward to consume you may be its last. It seems to be a mindless body without a soul, and you wonder what could happen if you filled it with enough energy to sustain a soul. Sustain a soul. Could you save the person it was? Now, my two options...
I did not...
Go ahead.
Did not have that text.
Interesting. My options are attempt to take the Raptured to a doctor, or put it down before it consumes me.
Is there not another one?
I only have two.
Oh wait, the doctor. That's the one we want. Never mind. That's the new one. It was Aquila the last time.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
attempt to take the Raptured to a doctor is the play, right?
That's what we're
Do you have
going with.
physical?
No, I have like, they're debuffed. I have two in each, but they're in red.
Wait, I see doctor too.
Okay, there you go.
I have one in the physicals.
Can I
Limo
have
set's
Rogue
open.
protect any of you, or is he just protecting
No.
me?
I feel like I'm gonna fail.
Success.
I did it? What the fuck?
2 for 2.
Two. Oh my god.
Wow. I did not believe that was possible.
Oh shit.
Okay. With chains of rope and coil, you evade this Raptured as one would a wild bull, leaping aside each time it might sink its terrible teeth into you and drain your soul. While it is fast, you have no lumbering body to drag behind you. In this game of cat and mouse quickly leaves the Raptured body gnawing on the rope and clawing desperately towards you, quickly becoming tired. You drag this body through as many alleys as you can find, trying to keep it from panicking the majority of citizens in Dinliris, as you question everyone from beggars and paupers to guards and arcanists, trying to find a healer, ignoring the references to minor healers of faith, such as the Salmon of Knowledge or the Cult of the Three-Eyed God. A little different. You eventually find a more arcane healer, a master doctor of plague and disease of an association known as the Grave Watch.
Them again.
Him
Yeah,
again.
it's a great watch, and it's the Salmon of Knowledge again.
No. We passed by him.
Wandering Spirit, the Arcane Carnival.
We can move Torfield now.
Nice.
we can.
Kind of like it there anyway.
Dude, the Hungry Abyss is open again.
Can we get rid of it?
We
We can't get rid of it because you have the orb.
Oh, that's
You have
right.
the orb still.
Oh dear. Should I get rid of that? Is that a good idea?
You can. I think there's an option to abandon the quest.
Should I? Or should I keep
That would abandon Astria as well.
I know, and I don't know if I'm willing to do that.
So you have like on the one hand, you have a soul-consuming orb of doom ready
Yes.
to drain you of everything that you are.
Yes.
And on the left side, you have very attractive and nice-looking woman girl.
Yes.
Who will pretty good with her sword and can save your -1 strength ass.
Can
The scales
can
seem
be
pretty balanced, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, let's go.
I feel like she's gonna be super duper handy to have around since she is
Yep.
obviously very powerful.
Let us hope.
Oh no! I
Oh,
remember
yes.
that card.
Oh, yes.
I remember that card.
All right.
My boss
Who
is
wants
back.
what?
Well, why don't you take the Plague Doctor since you were the one that dragged it there?
All right.
And it looks like the middle one's just, I think we've seen that one before.
Yeah, we
bursting into the
have.
doors. Bursting into the doors of the nearest grave watcher that you can find, you haul the flailing raptured body upon an old oaken table, obviously stained with blood. Standing at the back calmly is a figure wearing the mask of a raven and a black cloak of silk covering every inch of flesh. After a prolonged deadpan stare at the ghost bringing soulless flesh into their home, they walk towards the body and begin leaning over it, inspecting it while they pick over various surgical tools and charms. You aid the grave watcher by strapping the body down, then stepping back to let them work. They speak, naming themselves Arsene, before waving you over. This will be a unique procedure. Mundane methods will not suffice. The grave watcher takes magical balms and applies them, drawing runes upon the flesh with strange glowing paste, and making the first of many incisions required, finding that the blood is lukewarm and growing concerningly colder. It seems that the Raptured is draining itself of energy to consume this semblance of life, or continue. You will need to both act quickly. We gotta help him in this surgery.
I mean, intelligence would help with that, right?
Yeah, if you want to do the attempt at complex surgery. And you have God tier int.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like
Yeah.
that seems like the right
7.
time. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Incredible.
I'm putting on my gloves.
Complex surgery.
Success.
Okay, obtained a clue.
Rolled a 20.
Do you want to read it since
Nice.
you did the test?
It's-
20.
Instead of backing away, you join Grave Watcher Arsene in the work, removing tissue matter among coagulating blood and pulling free the strange incisor teeth, while sewing close the face of the Raptured, all the while restoring the flesh to this peculiar form of life using magical healing. You and the Grave Watcher perform hours of gruesome surgery. After a few strenuous hours of cutting and sewing the body back into a mortal-like shape, as the flesh was warped in some terrible way, the Grave Watcher invokes runes and incantations of source, and begin filling the body with energy. It slowly stills, and the eyes revert to a normal, if still clouded hue. They are an old man, a local priest of the substrata and the poorer districts, to one of the guardians. You and the Grave Watcher are both very interested in what he has seen, but you decide to let him rest for a time. Grave Watcher Arsene sits with you calmly while covered in blood and tissue matter removed and replaced with magical healing. They offer to take the old priest, Constable Samson, I'm assuming take the old priest to Constable Samson when he recovers.
Yeah.
And lets you depart, though you may return to the Grave Watch when you require a healer yourself. Uh-huh. Cool.
Oh, nice. So
We
you
have
got a
2 new
free
invocations.
Father Owen
Okay.
Morris.
We saved an old man.
From a terrible, terrible fate, probably worse than death.
Indeed.
Yeah. He's no longer a double-jointed leg man.
And we got a new clue
Leg man.
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't know. Nightmare of
So
Kendar,
now
we've
we
seen that.
know. Now
wanna
we
buy
know that
anything?
we can actually get them back. That is cool.
Yeah. Do we want to buy anything from Aquila?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, not
I'm
really.
good.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Actually, I'd like to purchase a way back to my damn body. It's an option
Could be
for
a
me,
good idea.
but I don't have money.
Oh no!
Do you want to? If you pass me your healing salve, I can give it to him to give me back my body.
Who, me? I need to pass you something?
Twiggy. Twiggy
Oh,
has
oh,
the
oh.
only
It has the
only
healing
thing
balm.
of value.
Are you player 1 or player 2?
I am player 1.
All right. There we go. I feel like I've been an
Sacrifice.
asshole and stabbed people too much, so I'm kind of trying to make up for it.
Actually, you've helped us. He chuckles, realizing that you have indeed lost your flesh by accident while drifting like this. Using strange maps which shift like liquid and quicksilver spheres, while invoking runes with a flashing aqua light, he eventually determines the ditch that you left it lying in.
No.
My body! I lost that round 1. What do you say to one more set of invocations, Zach?
Yeah.
Let's
Did
invoke.
we read the middle one?
There's no options.
Okay, it's the Kendar one.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I've seen that one before.
So let's definitely invoke Owen Morris.
Yeah.
See what his mind is like. And do you want to talk to Samson?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to talk to Samson. I am invoking him.
Samson.
Let's start moving some tokens closed so we can,
Yeah, that's
save.
probably a good idea.
Part of the game,
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Tail card.
Owen Morris. Oh dear.
You want to do that one, Zach? Or no, you just did.
Yeah, I just did.
Did I?
I don't know. Who are we? Where are we? What are we doing?
What is life?
A simulation.
If you don't hurt me.
Oh, he's gonna hurt
Oh.
you.
Twiggy's doing Samson, so I'll do the father.
Okay.
You do the father.
You walk towards the Chapel of Debris, the protector of the weak. While the Guardian faith is not the cultural mandated religion like in Golryan, and the social norm like it is in the Highlands, it is still widely popular here. As such, the chapel is beautiful, with numerous stained glass windows depicting heroes throughout time that defended the world, from the Emperor of Sheer to Luena Essendale to Golfir Verentala to the Storm Lord Stavik Magnusson.
Now I want to see this chapel.
Me too.
Walking into its hallowed halls, you see soldiers wearing the holy metal of Moran, Elysian bronze, which is directly aligned with their lord's power. They seem to be ready for battle, but are collecting crates of grain to give to those in Dinliris.
Aw.
Sitting on a pew in this empty chapel and staring at the symbol of Debris, a golden shield adorned with a rose, is the priest you have saved. Sitting by his side silently, you can feel the weight on his shoulders of what he has seen,
Oh.
and can see the pain in his eyes clear as day. This is a
Yes.
charisma test for sure.
I just want to give him a hug.
Well, up
He's
your
just a
charisma.
poor old man.
He is. It's a charisma test for sure.
I have 3 charisma.
I have 1.
I think I technically have
You have 4.
Yeah, I have 4 with a
You
buff.
do.
Okay.
I'll-
You are.
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Father, tell me what you saw. Oh man, really? My first fail! The first fail! Damn it, man!
He shakes his head and closes his eyes, putting a hand on your knee. There are things too unholy to repeat, and nightmares I must not relive. If only I could clear it from my mind and live once again. This feeling of being so very empty might release its chain upon my heart. I wish to live and give myself to Dinliris once again, but in the sky is only that dark light. You attempt to convince him of the immediate danger and your own ability to solve this mystery, but he puts his head in his hands and sighs. After a few minutes, you decide to leave him with this weight, but he does turn and grant you a blessing of resistance. Please, Phelan, Carmelius, do not look upon it. Do not search for it. Flee its light and save yourself.
Like how he's a little southern United States.
Yeah, he's a little southern man.
You know it, how. That's exactly
I reckon.
how Father Owen Morris talked. I reckon there was a spooky old light in the sky and it took my soul away.
Oh, Josh, you took my soul away.
It's more chaotic than a barrel full of monkeys, I tell you what.
Hell yeah. Constable Samson.
Oh dear.
It's Metal Gear Man again.
Yeah.
We
We have 2
okay,
new
we have
options.
already read that.
Samson, I've saved a Raptured.
Samson, I'll
we-
say it a Rapture.
Can we hire some help? That's interesting.
Can we hire some help? The Minakari Bureau has some mercs. Sacrifice 2.
Just buy an ally. Or Samson, I've saved a Raptured.
I think again I want to go for the Save the Raptured.
We don't have money for the mercs. We're
Yeah,
poor.
no. We're
Spent all the
poor.
money on my body.
All right, I'm gonna go with we Save the Raptured.
Sounds good.
Samson smiles and nods. Pavlio, the Grave Watcher brought them to me not that long ago. I was astounded to say the least. Never had imagined such a deformed, mindless creature could be returned to a semblance of normalcy. It is not Metal Gear anymore, by the way.
It's fine.
I knew Father Morris before all this, and the other champions of Debris gave up bread to my street when I was young. On my street, not to my street. It's feeding the street with bread.
Here you go, pothole.
Munch, munch,
Here you go,
munch, munch.
Cobblestone.
Yeah.
It's a special joy that managed to save him. Myself and his faithful left these coins here for you as a thanks. However, I couldn't get through to him. It seems he's still greatly weighed down by what happened to him. Perhaps he might talk to you. Nope.
He didn't. Almost,
Didn't.
but no.
Yeah.
We got money, though. He gave us some
We
money.
got money.
Hooray!
Got money. Where can I see the money?
It's
Ooh,
a self
yes, I have
card.
it. Ah, okay.
Silver crowns.
Silver crowns. One
So
silver
everything
crown.
everything that we have done so far, if we end and save, we'll be back later.
Yay.
Except for
Oh.
the orb quest that we are halfway done with, because we haven't finished it,
Oh.
and your 7 intelligence.
That what? I want that
It-
back.
Stats reset, man. It's a new ritual.
Yeah. Man.
If you get them back up from 0s, you get them back down from 10s.
That's fair. Wow. What a session. I mean, we did make a lot of progress.
We're
Yeah, we
almost
did.
there. We
And
gotta talk to this
all-
Owen Morris guy.
Met a bunch of new characters. Unlocked a new character. That is a shame.
We
about-
almost got it.
Is
Astria.
Yep. Oh, we were so
Would have been
close
cool to
to
unlock her.
I know.
Oh, I
my
want to
God.
know what the old man was gonna say. I want to know what he saw. He just must have seen some
He saw some fun
fucked up
stuff.
shit.
He saw some fun stuff, and we're gonna have to deal with it.
Oh shit.
Oh man.